So where is Misrach Ewunetie? That's the question I've been asking. I think I found out about this case yesterday. Today is Wednesday, October 19th, and Misrach, a 20-year-old junior from Princeton University, and she's gone missing. She's been missing since Friday morning. So Friday would have been October 14th, around 3 a.m. Leave it up to the publication The Sun to find out more info about her than I've been able to find out. They're calling it a nightmare, the chilling last moments that Misrach, this 20-year-old Princeton junior, experienced before she went missing. Now, initially, I was thinking, oh no, it's fall break. It was right before fall break started for the Princeton students, and some people are mentioning, oh boy, was she under so much stress? Did she have to just get away? I even started a Facebook group, Where is Misrach Ewunetie, to try and get clues to find her. I've put in a bunch of FOIA requests. Cops were keeping people away from Faculty Road, and they're searching, but we're going to find out how her phone apparently stopped pinging around Penn's neck. So that's a short distance away, and it sounds troubling. The Sun is reporting that the desperate brother of Misrach, the 20-year-old Princeton University junior, she vanished 5 days ago, and that's why I was wondering why we didn't see more coverage, even though more and more publications are starting to pick it up. I see she was in the New York Post, the Daily Mail, and now others. The brother says her family is living in a nightmare and they've revealed her final moments. So she was last seen on Friday, which would have been the 14th, around 3 a.m. near Scully Hall, which is where she lives on campus in New Jersey. Just a beautiful girl, obviously really smart, from the Cleveland, Ohio area, at Princeton on a full scholarship, and her family needs answers. Her brother's name is Universe, so they have a photo of her and her brother, and he's spoken out about his missing sister. Officials at the school say that she hasn't been in touch with her family or friends in days. Princeton officials sent out a tiger alert around 9:20 p.m. Monday reporting her missing, so that would have been just 2 days ago. Her brother is Misrach Ewunetie, and he described his little sister as a very principled, smart girl who is a loving and caring person, beautiful inside and out. This is the family's first media interview with The Sun. Yeah, local reporters have been reaching out. We were trying to find where's her family? So I saw a Facebook post from one family member, and now The Sun has spoken directly with Misrach's family. So anyway, her brother told The Sun in the family's first media interview that her disappearance is out of character, and she was last seen returning to her dorm after meeting members of Princeton's Terrace Club. She's in some type of club, but it's a late night meeting. Her brother said, I cannot explain. It's a nightmare that I cannot wake up from. This is what he said after flying from California to join the family in this urgent search for her. So Universe, one of Misrach's brothers, also has a brother, Jonathan, 23. Universe said the family came to America from Ethiopia in 2008, and Misrach grew up in Ohio, where her parents still live. So Misrach was due to go to an interview on Saturday, 45 miles away from Princeton, regarding her American citizenship application, but her brother was told she didn't show up for that. An interview for your American citizenship would have been obviously very important, but she didn't make it to the interview. So that was Saturday, and that's probably when they started realizing something was wrong. The U.S. Sun has reached out to local police and Princeton University for a comment. They haven't heard back. I did also send FOIA requests because I was trying to figure out initially, before I read this article, who last saw her at 3 a.m. I'm still trying to figure that out. Was there surveillance video? But her brother gives a bit more insight into that. Misrach's brother Universe said she had been sharing her location with their brother, and her phone last pinged in the early hours of Sunday morning. So it pinged from some type of housing complex near Penn's Neck, around a 7-minute drive away from campus. So I looked up Penn's Neck and I found a New Jersey station. So it's some type of train station, perhaps. I'm not sure what type of station. And that is a 7-minute drive away. Well, at least from the Faculty Road location that cops were kind of searching. So I don't know if that means someone took her. Those are the fears. She may have been abducted. I don't know. What type of housing complex? We don't have the details. The Sun obtained a screenshot of her phone activity. It shows that Misrach's phone signal was last picked up around 3:27 a.m., but it appears to have been switched off. Her oldest brother, a 30-year-old, said he has been to the area with police to search and speak to residents, but they didn't locate the missing woman or her phone. So they have not located Misrach nor her phone as of this filming, Wednesday, October 19th. Universe said they went twice, once with dogs, and they didn't get anything. The third time I joined them with my girlfriend, and we were only there for half an hour with the lead detective and 2 other university officers. They only searched the back. They couldn't get a warrant to check houses around there, so they needed a lot of probable cause to, I guess, begin going in houses. It was not enough time because the back area was wooded and full of ground vines and shrubs. That's the last place her phone pinged. It's very unlike her to turn off her phone. Kids these days don't turn off their phones. They love their phones. And if she was sharing her location, obviously with her brother, she wanted some type of security. She wanted people to know where the heck she was. Universe said she doesn't have any personal problems that I'm aware of. The family is certain she doesn't have any mental issues. With the pandemic, the first year they were not on campus, so that was difficult for her and a lot of people, Universe said. But this year, she's been trying to get in this Terrace Club, and that was her way of making friends. I guess the Terrace Club represents this famous eating club out of Princeton, and it celebrates food and live music. So the Sun looked into this Terrace Club, and it does show that there was a live gig going on from 11 p.m. on the Thursday in which Misrach is said to have attended. It must have run late, I'm assuming, and Misrach must have attended. It seems like midterms were over. Maybe she was out letting her hair down, having a good time. I don't know if she met someone, or the problem is students are now on fall break during this week, so campus is really perhaps pretty empty except for the stragglers that might stay there. That's having an impact on search efforts too. Universe is saying his sister recently changed her major to sociology with a minor in computer science, and she was enjoying school. They don't know if she had a boyfriend. Universe said, we contacted her close friends. Everybody said she's not dating anybody. But he did say they're struggling to get help for people to help search because many students are just off campus on vacation. So maybe that's another reason this case didn't blow up immediately with her going missing, because so many other students are away. And if you visit the Facebook group, you'll see people commenting, and under different posts on Princeton's Facebook post, one person was wondering if this was related to some prank in the dorm where a girl had her dorm room door taken off its hinges. Maybe that's a common prank or something, and of course it might not be related at all. Students on the Princeton campus had not seen Misrach since Friday, and they didn't go looking for her because they assumed she went home, according to this article. They asked Universe, how are Misrach's parents coping? And he said, not well. They haven't eaten or slept basically since Sunday, especially my dad. So they must not have known she was really missing, I'm assuming, until Sunday. I'm assuming that's what he's saying here. She is the gem of the house, their only daughter and the youngest. She is very loved. Universe said Misrach's family reported her missing on Monday morning to the university, and that's why the alert was later sent out that day. But it's hard trying to get people to pay attention to the fact that she's missing. There is a search going on. Police are out there in that river of them searching bodies of water. Apparently there are drones up, but it would be very curious as to what could have happened to this excellent student. Near Faculty Road, ideal course, I saw that. Carnegie is the name of the river. So we're looking for this 5 feet 4 inch 20-year-old girl. She only weighs 130 pounds, brown eyes, black hair, a light complexion. She was class valedictorian back in 2020 out of Cleveland's Villa Angela St. Joseph High School, and that's how she earned her full scholarship to Princeton. She has been written about in local media. I'm sharing as much as I can get to the Facebook groups, as are other people, and people are just wondering who saw her. Who saw her last? Her phone stopped pinging. I mean, perhaps people hopefully have spoken with police about the event she attended, and did anyone see her leave, and who saw her leave? Did she leave with someone? Was she attempting to walk back to this dorm by herself? I just wanted to get this out there. I hope any of her friends, I couldn't find much of her social media imprint. I only found her Venmo photo, and I didn't see any transactions, but I couldn't find her Snapchat or her Instagram. There's a Facebook page, I don't know if it's hers, but there's no photos on it whatsoever. So hopefully people who really know her and know what her real social media account names are, I hope they've checked them and are snapping and looking for activity. Can they find her phone anywhere, any activity on the map? And there are all these ways, if you visit the Facebook group, how to find the links to police. You can even submit anonymous tips over to Princeton University officials. Time is always of the essence, so hopefully more people will begin to look into this. Beautiful, very smart girl. I look back at her previous information from Cleveland, and let's just pray she's found. Let's close with Hebrews 13:20 through 21. Now may the peace of God, the source of serenity and spiritual well-being, who brought up from the dead our Lord Jesus, the great shepherd of the sheep, through the blood that sealed and ratified the eternal covenant, equip you with every good thing to carry out his will, and strengthen you, making you complete and perfect as you ought to be, accomplishing in us that which is pleasing in his sight, through Jesus Christ, to whom be the glory forever and ever. Amen. So let's keep praying this beautiful young woman is found, smart, intelligent, and what could it be? What's going on in the area? I would think every Princeton parent out there would want to know for sure what happened to her. We've seen certain cases, it could go either way. We know some students disappear out of stress, they need time away, they forget to tell people, but her brother says that isn't like her. And with her phone pinging in that complex, it makes you wonder, did someone take her against her will? Where could she be? I haven't heard any news of any type of vehicle to be on the lookout for. Again, let's just keep praying for her, that she's found, that we get some positive news soon today. Pray for her family, and visit the links below for more info and updates. Take care.